When we talk about healing, we often think of it as something abstract, something that happens in the therapy room or gradually over time. But healing is alive, it's real, and it happens in moments, unexpected moments, when the past suddenly meets the present and we choose to respond differently. Recently, I was watching a news feature about school exam results. It showed children from ethnic minority families opening their results and celebrating. What caught my attention wasn't the grades, but the parents. Mothers and fathers were hugging their children, holding them tight, kissing their heads and beaming with pride. It was a beautiful moment of connection, of belonging. And then almost instantly, I felt a surge of sadness. My chest tightened, my throat ached, and tears filled my eyes. It was a raw ache, not for those children, but for the child I once was. In that moment, I realized I wasn't just witnessing their joy, I was remembering my own absence of it. I was remembering the loss of my father, who abandoned me at 2 years old, and the loss of my mother, who placed me in an orphanage at the age of 3. And I did what I encourage my clients to do. I turned off the television and turned inward. I recognized that my reaction was more than sadness for others. It was an old wound resurfacing. My inner child, the part of me that had lived through that abandonment, was crying out, and he needed me. Now, at first I imagined him beside me, a small boy reaching for my hand, needing to be held. And so I pictured myself crouching down, holding him close, whispering to him, "You are wanted, you are loved, and I'm here for you." And that was powerful. It felt like finally I could give him the attention he never had growing up. But then something shifted. I realized my inner child wasn't beside me at all. He wasn't out there somewhere. He was in me. His feelings were my feelings. His tears were my tears. We were not two separate beings. We were one. So instead of imagining, I took action. I wrapped my arms around myself. I stroked my arms, my shoulders, my face, and I spoke aloud. I'm loving us. I'm holding us. I'm soothing us. I see our tears. I feel our breath. In that moment, I wasn't comforting an imaginary child. I was comforting myself, my adult self and my inner child together. What happened in that moment was extraordinary. The grief softened. The aloneness faded. For this first time, I felt a deep unity between the adult I am now and the child I once was. We were together. We were no longer separate. And that togetherness was healing. This is what I call healing in action. A moment where the past interrupts the present. But instead of pushing it away, you choose to engage with it. You choose to listen to your inner child, to recognize their pain, to respond with compassion, and to offer the comfort they never received growing up. Since that day, I have taken this further. I carry my inner child with me wherever I go. I check in with us throughout the day. I ask, how are we doing? How are we feeling? And what do we need right now? And I listen, because healing isn't about doing one big thing once. It's about regular contact. It's about consistency. It's about building a relationship with yourself that is nurturing and safe. You see, the past doesn't vanish. We cannot erase what happened to us, but we can change how those past experiences live inside us today. By recognizing our triggers, pausing and responding with love, we rewrite the story of our inner child carries. Instead of abandonment, they learn presence. Instead of loneliness, they learn togetherness. Instead of being unseen, they learn that they are recognized, validated, and deeply included. That moment in front of the television became an invitation to heal. What began as a painful trigger became a chance to meet myself with love. And it showed me something profound. Healing is not separate from living. It happens when we pause and listen. It happens when we hold ourselves with care we never received. And so I want to leave you with this. The next time you are triggered, the next time an old feeling floods into the present, don't ignore it. Don't drown in it either. Instead, pause. Ask yourself, what is my inner child feeling right now? What do they need? And then offer them what they long for, whether it's words, comfort, a hand on your heart, or even the simple act of hugging yourself. That is healing in action. It's not theoretical, it's lived, it's embodied, and it can happen for you in real time whenever you choose to meet yourself with compassion. And if you'd like help connecting with your inner child, visit my website and book a free discovery call, and let's see what's possible.